Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. We got both of them for this one. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Alright. So look, for this one, this gonna be about mm, 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 a time when these hood rats crashed their car into my homie's car. You know what I'm saying? My homie, his sister, and they people. You know what I'm saying? These bros, they crashed into three fucking cars. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hurry up and get this lineup did. Look, y'all bear with my lineup. It's like after so long when I don't get a lineup, it's like my mustache going left and right telling me, like, nigga, get a lineup. You feel me? But I'm on a mission right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get around to it when I get around to it. Anyways, how about that? How about that? Nah, back to what the fuck I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Nah, what I said, these hoes, they crashed into the homie's car. You know what I'm saying? That shit was straight nefarious work. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's blunt roll and drink pour because this is a funny ass situation. You feel me? So I need y'all to have both of them going. That blunt roll and that drink pour. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Nah, listen, right? Let me start this from the top. Y'all know I got to make everything make sense. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back in that time capsule back to 2010 days. Now, before I go any further, let me start here, right? This is a hemp rap. You know what I'm saying? How about that? I did the wood for Black Wolf. Now I'm doing the hemp rap for all the vegans. You feel me? All right? How about that? How about that? Hold on. My bad, y'all. I had to grab. Hold on. I had to grab the ashtray. My bad. All right. Now we in the game. Let's get it. All right. Nah. So go back in that time capsule, 2010. Back when I told y'all about the white Crown Vic I had on the blue and white 22s. The car was two tone, blue and white. The rims blue and white. Sounds, all of that, all it. You know what I'm saying? I was on Smash, and I was what 19, 20 at the time. I was killing them. You know. So at this time, one of the little homie, little one, damn, one of the little crip homies from the block, he had just turned 18. You know what I'm saying? He had got his license. He went to like cashed out 10 bands on the Black Crown Vic on 24s. You know what I'm saying? So this how we coming back to back. I'm in the blue and white on the 22s. He in the all black on the 24s. You know what I'm saying? Crip GD type shit. You feel me? I'm on the Crip shit. He on the GD shit. He a Crip and I'm a GD, but we like flip flopped. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all the same shit, you know. So this we on, right? Man, listen, right? We doing our motherfucking thing. We clubbing, partying. We got all the hoes. Everybody fucking with us. We get money. We on the block. We deep. We ain't taking no bullshit. We own that. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Pass the rag for y'all one time, man. Y'all don't understand these blessings I be preaching. You feel me? Anyways, how about that? So, we young niggas, we getting it. The Crip niggas, they like 16 to 18. Me and my generation, we the GDs. We 18 to about 21. You know what I'm saying? But we all the same niggas. We all rock together. We all on the same shit. But we still two different things. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, with that being said, we got the hoes pulling up on us. We got homies from the hood pulling up on us, all type of shit. We on the block, we get money, we got nice whips, we young, we living. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. And this ain't no cap and no rap. This ain't no clickbait for no views. This all real 100 Detroit West Side shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we thugging. Literally, we on the block every day, at least 20 deep every day. You know what I'm saying? And we still get money. Like shit was, man, life was great. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say about from '05 to '10 was like our best years. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a ball around that time, you know. All right. So with us acting the fool, doing all of that, right? I talked about I had a couple of homies on the block named Z. I had two homies from the block named Z. Two different Z's that was from the block. Now this one that I'm talking about, this was the OG Z. You know what I'm saying? He like triple OG. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been getting money like Z. The Z that I'm talking about, that nigga was getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like we was getting our little money, but that nigga was getting some real pay. You feel me? One more time, cause the preaching is about to get real. You feel me? So he was the OG off the block that was getting money first. And basically he was paving the way, showing us like get out the streets. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas need to turn a new leaf and do something different. You know what I'm saying? Because this street shit only lasts so long. This is what our big home, well, our triple OG Z was teaching to us, but he didn't say anything. He just showed us in actions. This is the real definition of gangsters move in silence. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, with that being said, Z got his money up. He moved off the block, right? He moved off the block, house for sale. Some wretched ass bops bought that motherfucker. You know, Section 8 type shit, you know, whatever. They get the house, right? It's folk bops. And I call them bops because that's what they is. They some straight bops. You know what I'm saying? Now they move in this house. Of course, we know because they moved in our big homie old house. Our big homie old house was right across the street from the corner where we used to hang out at. We hung out. Our block is Burt Road. Our side street is Vassar. You know what I'm saying? Z literally stayed the second house off the corner of Burt Road and Vassar on the west side of the street going towards 7 Mile. I stayed the second house off of Burt Road and Vassar on the west side of the street going towards 8 Mile. So he was closer to 7 Mile, I was closer to 8 Mile, dividing between that side street, Vassar. You know what I'm saying? Burt Road and Vassar, that was the heart of our block. That's where we hung out at. We hung out on that corner. So we was able to see the whole block off that corner. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And that's where we hung out at. So when Z moved off the block, of course we was watching his house because it's right across the street from us. We could see it. We on the block. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, these bops moved in. You know what I'm saying? Let me come with that pastor act one more time. Here we go. Now these bops on the block, right? They watching us hard. Mind you, we on the block 20 deep every day, easily. You know what I'm saying? So they out here watching us. Like they infatuated with us because we young, we get money, we all together, and it ain't just us. It's people riding up the street, pulling up on us. Oh damn, I ain't seen bro in so long. Motherfuckers whoop up, get to talking while we out there talking to a motherfucker, another motherfucker ride past. Like, damn, I ain't seen him in a long time. Before you know it, it'll be 50 people on the block. Like, that's how we was coming. I swear to God, like we was all good vibes. Didn't nobody hate us. Didn't nobody want to murk us. We wasn't looked at as the ops and all of that. Everybody fucked with us. You know what I'm saying? Like real G shit. So the hoes seeing all this. They seeing we get money. They see we got nice whips. You know what I'm saying? They see we doing good. They see everybody in the hood fuck with us. They safe over here. They know they don't got to worry about no shootouts or getting robbed and all that. They know they good on this block. You know what I'm saying? So basically, these hoes took a liking into us. Like they really was dick riding us. You know what I'm saying? But they never ran up on us and said anything. We could just see it in their actions. You know what I'm saying? They always was like trying to get some attention out of us. You know what I'm saying? They be coming out twerking all loud and shit, swinging their hair around. You know what I'm saying? Wearing little shorts with them, wearing little shirts with their titties out, shit like that. Like they was doing all of this shit to try and get our attention. You know, but like I said, me and my generation, we older than them. You know what I'm saying? So them bops was like 17, 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there. So they was our little homies age. You know what I'm saying? So me and my generation, we not paying attention to them. So that's for the little homies, the crib homies. But them niggas so gang banged out, they ain't even really paying them bitches no attention, you know? So I go to the main nigga of the Crips, my nigga Lil Devin. He the one that had the black Crown Vic on the 24s. Uh, y'all go through my posts. I got pictures with my Crown Vic, the blue and white one on the blue and white 22s. And it's a picture with me and him, you know, head to head with our man's name, Ant Dud. And my guy, Lil Devin, his Crown Vic was all black on some Chrome 24s. You know what I'm saying? Now, with this being said, when we doing all of this, the other homies got whips too. We just got more so of the standout cars. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit y'all with this pastor rag one more time because I'm about to go into it. You know what I'm saying? How about that? How about that? Welcome to the Roll Up a Poet School where we keep it real. You know what I'm saying? How about that? So, with that being said, me, little homie, we clowning. We got the same whips. We both fooling. We the first niggas in the hood that's clowning like this. There's other niggas in the hood get money and doing their thing too, but just centering in on us. Like we were some of the first niggas in the hood that was getting money and living life on the block type shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, with that being said, right? These bitches, these bops, you know what I'm saying? They all on our dick. So this day, this one day, we all on the block posted. We got the whips posted on the block, all that shit. Posted up chilling, talking shit. Lil Devin, the Crip homie, he basically was like the leader of the Crips. You know what I'm saying? I'm the leader of the GDs out my crew. Lil Devin was the leader of the Crips out his crew. But we all the same niggas from the same block, but we under two different things. But we rotate together, but we under two different nations type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just how shit was. So anyway, with that being said, while we all on the block this day, Lil Devin, he come bump into me. Bitch, let me holler at you. You know what I'm saying? That's how we talk to each other. You know what I'm saying? We homies. Cool. So I walk to the side. What's up? He like, bitch, race me. You know what I'm saying? Like on some funny shit. Like, let's just race up the block real quick. I'm like, all right, whatever, come on. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm on 22s. He on 24s. If y'all know anything about rims, you would say, yeah, them just 24s is only 2 inches bigger than 22s. But let me put it like this. Go to a rim shop. Ask them for a 22-inch rim and ask them for a 24-inch rim. And pick up the 22-inch rim and pick up the 24-inch rim. It's a big difference in the weight of those two different rims, even though they only 2 inches apart. But how much metal and weight is involved with that 2 inches, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say this. When I race Lil Devin, I smoke him every time. Cause my rim's smaller than his. You know what I'm saying? So I don't carry as much weight as he do. But it wasn't like I smoked the shit out of him, like just gone. But I do smoke him. You know what I'm saying? I win the races, but it's just what we do, Crown Vic type shit. You know, both got the V8. We both young niggas with V8s on rims, and we the only ones doing it like this. So you know, we just racing each other, popping shit, all of that. So Lil Devin bumped into me this day. He like, let's race. We on the block with it. Let's race. Like, bet. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. The hoes was out there, the bops, bopping, trying to get our attention. We ain't even thinking about them. We about to race. You know what I'm saying? So they over there watching us, right? Literally, while we out there popping our shit, it started raining out of nowhere. Y'all know rain just come when it come. Even if the forecast wrong. If it want to rain, it's gonna rain. If it want to snow, it's gonna snow. You know, if it want to sleet, it's gonna sleet. If it want to hail, it's gonna hail. You know what I'm saying? If it want to fog, it's gonna fog. Like Mother Nature is Mother Nature. You know what I'm saying? So it went from being a nice dry day to it started raining out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Just stay quick, right? So while we getting in the cars, we going to line up down there at the end of the block on 7 Mile and Burr Road. Now, where we always posted on Burr Road and Vassar is literally 2 blocks away from 7 Mile. So that's how close to 7 Mile we was. We was that damn close to 7 Mile. You know what I'm saying? Like you got Vassar, then you got Cambridge, then you got 7 Mile. You know what I'm saying? We could stand on the block where we post up at and we could look down the street and watch cars flying up and down 7 Mile. That's how close we was to 7 Mile, literally. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, we get in our cars. We go to line them up. We ride down Burr Road to 7 Mile, right? The homies was on the block with us. It was like 10 of them out there. You know what I'm saying? That was just posted up with us type shit. Just it was just one of them days. You know what I'm saying? So me and Lil Devin, we go to line up at the corner, 7 Mile Bar Road, right? We get there, we line up. While we lining up, the bops, right? I forgot to throw this in there. Hold up. Let me bag it up a little bit. So with the bops, dick riding us and all this shit, right? They called up one of their homegirls. Now this is right before we went to line up. I just went a little too far ahead. I forgot to throw this in there. You know what I'm saying? The bops, they call up one of their friends. They on the phone with them because we could hear them talking. You know what I'm saying? When we was talking about going to line up and all that, we could hear them on the phone like, "Oh, these niggas, they about to race. Woo, woo, bitch, come pull up. Ooh," you know, all of that type of shit, right? So I heard the conversation. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't my business. But I heard it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. I heard the shit. You know. So next thing you know, Ford Taurus come flying up the block. Girl must have already been on 7 Miles somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They called one of their Bob friends for her to come pull up to watch what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? So when the Bob pull up, she pull up in the driveway. She go on the porch with them. She twerking. They playing songs and all of this shit. You know, like trying to get our attention. But we on our own thing. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we go to line the cars up. While we do that, right? Why we see that Ford Taurus come flying up the block. So I'm looking at the homie like, ain't them bops? You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, that's them woo woo. So we just sitting there at the corner. We let them come ride up. They ride past. When they ride past, they bust a U-turn in the middle of 7 Mile and came and pulled up in the middle of behind us. So I'm on the left side, Lil Devin on the right side, right? We lined up. I look at Lil Devin. I'm like, these bitches is some dick suckers. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I communicated with Lil Devin like this ain't a race. Like the race over. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't even get a race in without these chicken heads chasing us. You know what I'm saying? So I like, how can you say, like mentally communicated with him? You know, like yeah, it's over. We'll do that another time. You know what I'm saying? Like we not gonna make it dangerous, you know, because these bitches want to be dick riding. We called it off, right? So anyway, with that being said, I took off anyway. I just flew down the street, got the fuck on, right? Lil Devin, he waited a minute, you know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to see what them hoes was on. So when I flew down the street, boom, like I said, Vassar right there to 7 Mile. So I went from 7 Mile to Vassar real quick. Now I get to Vassar, I'm right where all the homies at. Like I said, about 10 of the homies posted up, you know. I flew past them, kept going. Cause I seen one of the other little homies, my little homie Lante. He one of the Crips too. Um, I'm calling them little homies, but you know, these niggas grown as hell now. But I'm just speaking back in that time zone. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he was the little homie Lante, you know. So I go to pull up on him like, bitch, why you ain't on the corner? You know, everybody on the corner. The fuck you doing over here? You know? Lante out there K baking on the phone and shit. He like, man, I'm on the phone with my girl. Woo woo. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm popping my little shit with him like he on the phone with his girl, you know. While that's going on, I look in my rear view mirror because I hear tires screech, type shit, right? So I look in my rear view, right? It's Lil Devin turn the corner and that black Crown Vic on the falls. He turned the corner. You see all the rain spinning off the tires and all that shit, the rainwater, all that. Next thing you know, that Ford Taurus turned the corner with him. But them bitches, they was on bald tires. You know what I'm saying? So when they go to spin the corner, they car spent out and they car hit the cars that was parked on that side street right there on that corner. It was three cars parked on that side street right there. You know what I'm saying? So you got three cars parked right here on the side street, and they came flying up our road like this, turned on Vassar, where them cars at. And when they turned, Lil Devin, he kept going, shot past them cars. But the hoes, when they turned, they lost control and smacked into all three of the cars that was lined up on their corner. Drink poured, man. So they smacked all three of them cars, right? Bah, 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 bah. Me and Lante, we heard it and seen it. You know what I'm saying? So I got proof. I'm not capping. I'm not doing this. Be funny. This some real shit. You know what I'm saying? So me and Lante seen it. Lante seen it with his own eyes, right there, standing on the block. I seen it from the rearview mirror. You know what I'm saying? And we both heard all the noises, all that shit. Like it was just it just happened that quick. It took me a long time to break all this down, but all this shit happened within a matter of seconds. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So with that being said, right, I told Lante, I'm like, hop in the car, bitch. You get in the car, right? Instantly hit a U-turn, go to the corner. While we busting the U-turn in the middle of the street to go back to the corner where they at, all them hoes, they jumped out their tourists and took off and ran. They didn't even run back to the house. They ran towards 7 Mile. Like they ran like they just robbed the bank or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, we know where the fuck y'all stay at. You know what I'm saying? But them hoes, they took off running. You know what I'm saying? Like they was scared and they panicked. They just took off. They booked. They was gone. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was crazy, man. So anyway, that corner house where they hit all them cars at, that was my homie Flash. I told y'all about my best friend, the first nigga I met on that block when we was 5 years old. Straight up, first day we met, me and him, we been boys since 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. He stayed on that corner house. That was his house. You know what I'm saying? When them girls turned that corner, they hit his car, his sister car, and they people car. You know what I'm saying? So them hoes hit 3 cars, dick riding us. You know what I'm saying? On some bullshit. And long story short, on all of that, because there's a lot more behind it, but I'm shortening all that up, right? So my homie Flash, he wasn't really tripping, the street shit. I mean, of course he was mad, but it's like whatever. All right, I gotta get something new. You know what I'm saying? Sister on the same shit. It was the people that pressed it. You know what I'm saying? My homie Flash people pressed the situation like, nah, fuck that. Them hoes gonna have to answer to this. You know what I'm saying? So they went over there to their house and they waited on them bitches to come back because the bitches live there. They gotta come back. You know what I'm saying? So when the bitches came back, my people got on 'em. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, whoopty whoop. Now that's Flash people, but that's my people too. We all the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching them. They got right on them hoes. Why the bitches say that the girl that pulled up with the car, that wasn't even her car. That was her boyfriend car. Her boyfriend had went out of town for that week and she was out here riding around in his car. And this is what she did. She pulled up on the block, dick sucking, and got his car crashed. You know what I'm saying? Dick ride. So they was basically begging and pleading our people not to do anything, none of that because they don't got no money and blah blah blah. And that was the boyfriend car, and that's gonna be a whole nother problem they gotta deal with and blah blah blah. Cause the nigga be tripping and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So my people, they just pieced it out with them. You know what I'm saying? They like, you know what? All right, man, whatever. Fuck it. My people walked off, let it be what it was. They was more so satisfied with knowing what they did. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to not knowing what happened. All they know is they come out and their cars crash the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So they needed answers. They got the answers. It was fine with it. Our people got money. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing. All three of them cars got junked and they all got brand new cars type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't the issue. The issue was my people wanted to know what the fuck happened. Now, of course, us on the block, we told them what happened, but they had to hear that from the horse. You know what I'm saying? Now, back in them days, we didn't call cops. We didn't do that. You know, that just wasn't what we did. We didn't call the police. We did actual street justice. We hollered at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get with you. Fuck getting the law involved. I'm gonna get with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we was coming. So when my people came out the crib and they seen the car was crashed up, they got right with it. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no car in the hood, none of that. Fuck that. They called the tow truck before they called the hood. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even know what the fuck happened. Thing is, they knew who car it was and how this shit happened because we told them. You know what I'm saying? But it was just more crazy that they ran. Like, bitch, y'all stay across the street. You know what I'm saying? What type of time y'all on? And y'all know we on the block 24/7. Like, you can't outrun us no matter how you look at it. Even if you can go run away for a week or 2 weeks, even a month. You come back in 30 days, we gonna be on the block and we gonna catch you. You know what I'm saying? And you know that. So they had to come off to come off. You know what I'm saying? My people was satisfied with that. We moved on. Literally right after that, I promise you, it wasn't even a whole 30 days. Them hoes moved out that house. I don't know what happened. We didn't do nothing to them or nothing. I don't know what it was, but they just up and moved after that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that accident took a toll on them. You know what I'm saying? All of them. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And it was they fault. They was dick riding. You know what I'm saying? They totaled the boyfriend car, which the boyfriend came back, got on that ass, you know, and they made themselves look crazy for the same guys that they was dick riding. So they had to get gone. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't fucked none of them. They was just you know, hood rat shit. You know, when you a street nigga, man, you got your own crowd too. You know, you got a crowd of from hood rats to doctors, real shit. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of motherfuckers don't want to believe this, but a lot of these married men, they wives that's like nurses, doctors, and lawyers and shit like that, you probably wouldn't want to believe, but they be in the hood getting fucked by hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? You thinking they at work all day and they got off early or they took off and they in the hood getting smashed by hood niggas. Real talk. A lot of women like hood niggas. Why do a lot of women like hood niggas, Mr. Roll Up? Because we fearless. You know what I'm saying? We don't play no games. We don't take no shit. None of that. I know I might slur a little bit. It's the power up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm keeping it all the way gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like they like that shit. You know what I'm saying? No matter what her pay grade is, these women they like a macho man. You know what I'm saying? And the street nigga is a macho man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can come on here and wear the same shit over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a fuck what nobody think about what I'm wearing. It don't got to be the newest shit, the cleanest shit, and I don't give a fuck. I wear the same shit. I wear what the fuck I wear. I wear what I go hustle in, what I grind in. This is my grind. I'm grinding on YouTube, and I go out here and get in the streets, and I grind in the streets. You feel me? Just like I do videos, I do shorts too, and them shorts be in the streets. You know, cause I be in the streets. You feel me? Anyway, I just had to put that out there since I'm preaching again. We come with that pastor's towel one more again. You know what I'm saying? How about that? You know? Hey, listen, right? At the end of the day, these women love street niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I chose to be that because I wanted to be that. That was just the environment that I came up in. So it was like I had to adapt to my environment. You know what I'm saying? Like to be 100, let me tell y'all something about being a street nigga, right? This ain't nothing that we want. We wish that we could be good suburban kids. They grew up in the suburbs, they had money, they got spoiled, whatever, had our daddies and mamas. Not me, because I had my daddy and my mama. I told y'all that. But just speaking on majority of hood niggas, you know, wishing they had the American dream. You could please believe that these street niggas, they do not want to live the life that they are living. This is the life that they have to live. This is the life that they came to accept to. This is not what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that them talking shit and like you call it glorifying, but honestly, that's just who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just who he is in the streets. That's what it is. We really like that in the streets. That's why we get on camera and do all of that because we really like that in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And we expressing it on camera. It ain't to get clout. It's just we expressing who we are. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy like that. So anyway, like I said, with all that being said, the broads came back to the block. They had put their story out there, you know what I'm saying? My people called it quits. We was good, we wasn't tripping on them. Like, We knew what they was on. We knew they didn't do it with malicious intentions or nothing like that. Yeah, I use another big word. Fuck y'all talking about. all that type of time. But anyway, they knew that. I mean, we knew that they wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? They just was dick riding and shit went left. You feel me? So we just wanted the real story out of it. And like I said, right after that, they moved. I don't know if the boyfriend got on some bullshit and said he was gonna shoot their house up or something. I don't know what happened, but they all got the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And we never heard from them again. Type shit. How about that? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how one mistake can mess up everything. You know what I'm saying? Because when they moved over there, they was dick riding us for so long. You know what I'm saying? And then I finally hollered at Lil Devin, like I said, the leader of the Crips from our block. Half our block was GDs and the other half was Crips. You know what I'm saying? The GDs was the older ones, the Crips was the YNs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kicking him. I'm like, nigga, go on, get on them hoes. Like, they on the block. They right here. They dick riding. Like, they too young for us. Get on them. You know what I'm saying? He went, jumped on them. They was turned up through the roof after that. Ever since then, that shit went left, man. And they crashed their car and they disappeared after that, man. It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But that's just what it is, man. Life be life, and it's been another episode of Roll Up a Pull Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.